You are right, I know. I have studied that. Okay, so we're not expecting perfection, because if you try to be perfect, what happens?
You fail.
Well,
Try too hard.
you get nervous. Yeah, I don't think you'll fail. You just won't
you fail.
ever achieve perfection.
You expect to be perfect, you fail at being perfect, so you do fail.
Is there any such thing as perfect?
No.
There is?
Yeah. Maybe
Really?
hypothetical, but there's such thing like that.
There is a word that is perfect, and you're right, the idea might be hypothetical. I don't know anyone who's ever achieved perfection, though.
No, I don't either.
I've done some amazing speeches, but I can't say that I've ever perfected speaking. Because nothing ever goes exactly the way that I planned. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what's in here.
They're little
That's heavy.
beads.
What?
It's like a weight to like keep it down.
Yeah, but I kind of want to look at it now.
Is it plastic?
No. It feels like metal.
It's a little chunk of
I don't know if it's like magnetic or not.
You could go and
It's
check it
not
out at Home
magnetic.
Depot.
Who has time to go to Home Depot? We're in college.
I went there this weekend.
I went there.
I went there this weekend too.
Apparently everybody but you.
See? There you have it. I think I went not last weekend, but the weekend before, but still, we have time. You could go to Home Depot and check it out. I would not recommend taking it apart right now, because you're probably gonna get in trouble. Just saying. Okay, so being nervous is normal, and you're not going to be perfect. If I'm not nervous for a speech,
It's not even.
then it's not gonna be a good speech. And I've been giving speeches for 24 years.
Great, I should still be nervous.
Thanks, I should have at least an idea of what I'm doing, right? But I need to be at least a little nervous, otherwise the speech is not going to come off as I intended it to. We will talk more about speech organization. We're going to talk about organizing and outlining. Believe it or not, that's one of my favorite topics to talk about is organizing and outlining. So we will talk about that either next class or the one right after that. Listening. Who taught you how to listen?
Mom.
Mom?
Yourself.
Yourself?
Nobody.
Nobody?
I still won't listen half the time.
You know what? You might not. Listening is a skill that we're expected to do. We're expected to do it about 40% of the time. We're expected to listen. And nobody taught us how to do it. Nobody taught us how to listen. I used to teach an entire class on listening.
How'd that turn out?
Actually pretty well. My students liked it. They learned a lot about developing listening skills. It was a 1-credit class, but it was a pretty good class.
Did it meet like 3 times or what?
Yes. We met 3 weekends for a Saturday. Yep. It helps. It was called Listening at Work, so it incorporated some of the techniques of listening at work. Listening in school takes a completely different technique. Did you read about listening in your textbooks?
You want me to be honest?
No, you didn't. Okay. But there is a test in there that you can take, right? To see if you're
54.
to see if you're a good listener. How many of you think right now you are a good listener? Stacy, you a good listener?
I'm gonna be straight
Yeah?
up honest.
Maybe,
David, no.
maybe not a good listener.
Okay, why don't you see if you can take that test? Try it out, see how it turns out for you.
What page again?
Well, we can't write.
People are not a good listener.
I wasn't listening. What page?